Hi, Marilyn O'Hearn here with Weekly Wisdom, and today I'm asking and talking about you are not speaking up enough. Have you ever heard that or said that to someone? Well, leaders and coaches, you want to have the greatest impact for you, your organization, its stakeholders, to maximize income, to maintain your edge, to avoid business talent and market share loss. So we know that that can get clouded by the self-doubt and fear that we all can experience living in our VUCA world. This world where everything's rapidly changing and it's culturally complex and uncertain, and that can be unnerving even for experienced leaders and coaches. So just imagine those who are just starting out. And the South China Morning Post says that it's the most important resource for navigating complexity is your leadership mindset. And that's the beliefs, assumptions that are often unconscious and their impact. So let's take a look at how that can affect our leadership and coaching. And I believe that you can transform from this self-doubt to confidence. And I'm going to use Sophia as an example. So let's look at her and her organization's journey. And I invite you to be discovering and paying attention to what you can apply to increase your impact and prosperity. So Sophia's boss had seen her potential and told her, you are not speaking up enough and you need to step up into that so that your leadership and your potential, so that our organization can benefit and so you can continue to move up in the organization. And so you know from listening to me before that when I talk about stepping into your power, I don't mean power over someone. I'm talking about shared power, not power at someone else's expense. And so what does culture have to do with this? Culture and cultural intelligence. Well, Sophia had grown up in the rural US, and she had observed and internalized the belief that women stay in the background. They don't speak up and they really aren't leaders. So she had to work through that belief, which frequently is on the unconscious level, in order to step up and be the leader that she and her organization wanted her to be and needed her to be. And this is not just about Sophia and women. So others that have a more elder-oriented or hierarchical culture, like Native Americans, some Asian and Latino cultures, also believe that you don't speak up in a meeting unless someone speaks to you or until after all the elders have spoken. So this can be a challenge for many. And in order to break through, this organization contracted for culturally intelligent leadership and executive coaching with me. And how did this turn out? Well, Sophia ended up changing beliefs and bias and building confidence, and that takes place over time and with support and accountability, which are key ingredients for coaching. And Sophia and her organization were willing to commit to the time and the effort that this takes. And she was receiving her boss's support, but they both realized she needed to do some work at a deeper level to make the sustainable change in her mindset and behaviors. And so what this led to was her not only speaking up more in meetings, but taking leadership, stepping into that shared power. And also she learned how to handle those challenging conversations that I've talked about before, and increased her delegating. And so this increased the prosperity of the organization, because she was focused on the work that she needed to do, not taking on other people's work. And she said, coaching has helped me change who I am. And again, it's at that being level, that deep being level, where we have sustainable change. And that her commitment to following through and her organization's commitment increases trust and confidence. And if I had been working with the entire team, I would have, in order to expand the results, looked with this cultural intelligence lens at how they were developing talent and handling the onboarding of leaders, because there are things that the organization could do as well as the individual. So like Sophia and her organization, are you ready for sustainable change to increase your impact and your prosperity with confidence? If so, then I invite you to contact me and take advantage of one of my few openings.